A brief look at digital game-based learning by David Shea. Hello, my name is Dave, and I love video games. I also love learning, and to me, both of these events can be, and often are, combined. However, not everyone sees it this way, especially trainers or educators. When most people think of video games, they think of this, or this, and often see training or instruction as this, and this. But they are not mutually exclusive. Almost always, video games are learning experiences, but they can be and are used for training and instruction as well. In the last decade, digital game-based learning has been gaining a foothold as another method of delivering successful training, instruction, and intervention, and has found incredible success as a new tool to be used by trainers. If you would like a very robust, straightforward, and incredibly powerful interactive experience on what exactly video games are, I suggest visiting Pixelate Environment's Understanding Games. It is a series of 4 interactive games showing the basic concepts of rules, motivation, learning, and identification. This helps anyone understand more about why games are so fun, addictive, and a powerful tool for learning and instruction when used properly. Here's a brief look at the website. I don't have time to show you now, but here are episodes 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's a very fun, simple, interactive way of explaining the basic concepts of video games and why they are so popular. For focusing on what digital game-based learning is and how some examples of how it's implemented, I'll use author Mark Prensky's 2001 book, Digital Game-Based Learning. Mr. Prensky was the former VP at Bankers Trust and developed game-based learning applications for Harvard Business School and J.P. Morgan, among others. He is now the founder, CEO, and creative director of GamesToTrain.com. So just what is digital game-based learning? According to Prensky, most simply put, digital game-based learning is any marriage of educational content and computer games. The instructional games work because of the added engagement that comes from putting learning into a gaming context, the interactive learning process employed, and the highly contextual way the two are put together. Mr. Prensky believes Dgbl will be taken for granted as the way people learn in the future because Dgbl meets the needs and learning styles of today's and the future generations of learners. Dgbl is motivating because it is fun. Dgbl is enormously versatile, adaptable to almost any subject, information, or skill to be learned, and when used correctly, is extremely effective. Let's take a look now at some examples of Dgbl from Mr. Prensky's website, GamesToTrain.com. This is his website. You have several examples on each side. I'll choose Enter, and I'll choose See All Our Games. From here I'll pick Internet Intranet. Out of these examples, which can be used for any type of criteria, I'll choose Space Duel and try it. Here you can have sample topics of sexual harassment, ethics, technology, and math. I'll choose Ethics, Rules for Business Conduct. Select. I'm now playing a game and trying to shoot at the other spaceship. When I get hit, it brings me out of the game and into learning environment for concepts and facts. I can arrow up or down about what the company would like me to learn as a learner. I can choose more information if I wish, or I can hit back to game to continue playing until I am brought out of the game once again. As you can see, these are fun, interactive, and innovative ways to provide instruction and guidance on real-world business objectives while still focusing on fun, play, and involving learning in an engaging way. It's interesting to note what Mr. Prensky has to say about instructional design. He says much instructional design is done by the book and is not very creative. This may seem logical to the IDs, but I'm not sure it really helps people learn, especially people who approach maybe less logical. Designing effective learning does not, I believe, require any formal instruction or specialized knowledge. Rather, it takes a thoughtful and creative approach to reaching the desired outcomes. Whether or not you agree, it is clear that Dgbl is certainly a different approach, but is here to stay.